The National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons said its operatives have rescued 9 pregnant women from a baby factory in Abuja. This is contained in a statement by the press officer Naptip, Mr. Vincent Adekoye, and made available to newsmen on Thursday in Abuja. Adekoye revealed that the baby factory is situated at one of the sprawling estates in the Ushafak area in the Federal Capital Territory. He also disclosed that the raid on the facility followed a tip-off from a concerned citizen. He said the victims were locked up in an apartment inside the estate by a yet-to-be-identified suspected trafficking agent after they were recruited through an online program. Meanwhile, Adekoye said that the Director General of the agency, Binta Adamu Bello, has lauded the judiciary for the landmark judgment of convicting and sentencing one Bishop Kenneth Duke. Duke was said to have raped a 12-year-old girl, daughter of one of his church members in Abuja. Meanwhile, Adekoye said that the Director General of the agency, Binta Adamu Bello, has lauded the judiciary for the landmark judgment of convicting and sentencing one Bishop Kenneth Duke. The DG said the judgment will serve as a deterrent to others, while warning that the agency will not spare anyone who violates any of its law. Naptip rescuing 9 women from baby factories. There has been an increase in trafficking currently. What before I ask what measures, let me just ask, what measures do you think could be implemented to forestall or to curtail the rise of trafficking?
Well, the measures is train the officials.
Okay.
Train the officials, yes, into understanding what you call these motherless babies. They should look into these motherless babies.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of them, some of these heinous evils are being committed there from them. These motherless babies, and some of these unregistered clinics, you have midwives here and there who practice at home without license from the government. They should look into those areas. Yes. Some of them are just busy organizing girls to get pregnant. I just learnt of recent that such a baby factory is even in River State here.
Interesting.
Yeah, somebody told me that.
Verifiable.
I've not verified. I said somebody told me.
Okay.
Which means the person that is not a rumor. People have been buying babies even in River State here. So they should look into those areas. You see, you can use one of these baby factories to track others because it's a cartel.
Okay.
It's a cartel.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what they do? The price for male is different from the price for female. So why I say they can track is when I don't have the female and there is a male.
Okay.
And somebody needs, you always know where to call.
Okay. Okay.
So they should use them to track the rest of them. And you know, sometimes I get bothered the way our Nigerian government do their things. They cannot fight a crime to a conclusive, a logical conclusion. We will hear about this today. Tomorrow, you will not hear anything about that thing again. The masses will not, there's no follow-up. So, if the baby factory, those people are properly prosecuted, it could lead into raveling of other mysteries and secrets of how they do this business. And it could lead into getting into other agents. They are business people who are into these. Yes. So if you just tackle one particular baby factory without trying to investigate who are their collaborators, you will not get to it. So when you get at one person, you try to investigate and get to their collaborators, the people that buy. When you get the people that buy, Perhaps there are other agents. The people that buy to resell.
Okay.
It's a chain track. So from one person you get to the another, and within that, by doing so, you can get to the root of all these things. But we just heard the news. Tomorrow you will not hear anything again. You will not hear a follow-up on this again.
It was said that they were recruited through an online program.
You can see how bad it has become. You can see how bad it has become.
So on the side of these young mothers, do you think the National Orientation Agency has a lot to do in educating them on the importance of having their own children and keeping their children?
It's not just this agency. It is the duty of everyone, both the families, the churches and mosques, the traditional rulers, institutions.
Okay.
Educate your people. This is. I mean, when did this thing even started in Nigeria? It's a crime to sell human. It's a taboo to sell you. We are no longer in the era of slave trade.
Yeah.
These days, somebody just told me the other day that a girl gave birth and sold the baby for 400,000 to buy iPhone.
Interesting.
I said, to buy iPhone? It happened some other 2-3 years ago when iPhone was still cheap. It's not now. That you buy it in millions.
Yeah.
So that was her aim. You just get pregnant because you needed an iPhone. You sold your baby for 400,000 to buy it. But then my question is, where are the parents of these girls? Where are the relatives? Where are the neighbors? What of her church members? You know, it's not just the agency alone. Education starts from the home.
Okay.
Inculcating good morals start from the home, the school as social agent, the churches. These are where you. But you find out that some of these things are no longer. It's not a priority. In those days, in primary and secondary school, yes, you used to have what you call moral instruction. This moral instruction, somebody will come, or either a devoted teacher or an outsider will come, teach children, on morals, educate them. But these days, it's no longer like, I don't think they have such. I've not had my kids talk about moral instruction again. Yes. So, these are things that ought to be brought back. Now, why do I say so? If I know that most times the parents don't have time with their children.
Okay.
Early in the morning, the children goes to school by 7:30, they have left for school, or 7 o'clock they've left for school. You, the parents, you leave, the mother will leave, the father will leave, only to come back by 8 p.m. again. You come back, you don't have any time to discuss with your children. What you have is to prepare food, you eat, probably you watch 1 hour movie, you go to bed.
Cycle continues.
It continues that way. So, the teaching, education of the children, education of individuals is not limited to the homes.
Okay.
You push your children to the school, the education, inculcation of morals continues. You go to church, you go to social gatherings, and all. So, even when you watch the movies, Nigerian movies, what morals do you understand? Do you have there? They're only teaching you how to make money, this and that, and all those these things. And these are not to be encouraged. They should censor the kind of movies we watch in this country.
Okay.
They should censor it and bring movies that will teach good morals. That will help the children, help the society. And not this type of this person has gone to do money ritual to make money. And at the end, there's nothing again. You see boys, little kids of 13, 14 years, they want to be like those people they watch in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if there is a good, if the government censors these movies, you know the kind of things you can reorientate the minds of the people. Yes, by what you put out there for them to watch, what you hear and what you see has a way of, reshaping your minds.
Yeah.